Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of our Hardcore Let's Play series. I hope you guys are all having a great day today. I am doing fantastic. It's going to be a good day today, guys. We're doing an awesome raid farm, as you can see by the title, but we're also doing other stuff. It's going to be a fun episode. I want to thank you guys again for all the support on this series. The episodes have been going very well, so I appreciate you there. By the way, I spoke to Makeship and they have extended the campaign 20 more days, which is amazing because we're really close to our goal. 200 to get funded and shipped out. 400 is our ultimate goal. We're about 100 away. So if you haven't checked out the plushie yet, which I'm holding in my hand, you should check it out right now. By the way, check out the links in the description, such as TikTok. You know, you can follow me there. Awesome. Now that we've got all the advertising out of the way, what are we doing today? Well, we're making a raid farm and I am going to be moving into the base. You guys made a big fuss about me not having a bed in my house. And you know what? You're totally right. I didn't even think about it. You guys gave me lots of great feedback though. You said the house was looking really good. And to be honest with you guys, I almost feel like my interiors of our base are even better than my exteriors. It's like almost so that I kind of want to actually make a business on Hermitcraft for interiors. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. Right there. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Okay, we now have a bed. You cannot complain anymore. So before we get to the raid farm and all of that fun stuff, I actually want to go ahead and move into our base. Now, it's gonna take me a little bit of time. I went and collected some string and stuff because I'm gonna need to do some material collecting for the raid farm as well. Before we can actually even make the raid farm, by the way, this is gonna have to go. Before we make the raid farm, we have to find one of those swamp things. Yes, I had to think about the name. We got to get slimes. So hopefully I can find one. I think to make that easier, we're gonna get a horse today because we have plenty of armor and stuff. So first things first, I'm gonna get all moved in and organized. Then we're gonna go on an adventure. It's gonna be a fun one. All right, we're all moved in. I'm gonna give you guys the final tour here. So first things first, let's show main storage. So I'm gonna go through every chest. You can pause and look and see what I got if you'd like. So let's start with our blocks area. So blocks, slabs, and stairs. A lot of the things that we built with, we literally collected to build with. So we're a little short on some stuff. Not wood though. Wood is awesome. Gems and ores, not too bad. We definitely need to get some more iron soon. Rare items, some totems of undying, horn, some hearts of the seas. Now, food, these aren't raw, are they? No. Okay, so I also have my uncooked food over here. Remember, we want to make it functional. We're going to use things. So, some glass, mob drops, tools, armor, redstone, forestry dyes, potions, water, weakness, regen, some mini blocks and heads, and then utility blocks. And then if we go upstairs, we have everything we are going to store for books right here. So we have fire aspects and bookshelves, paper, and a book. So with that being said, I think it is time to grab a saddle and maybe start looking around for that swamp. I don't think I have any horse armor. No, I don't have any horse armor. That's fine. No big deal. So I think what I'm probably going to do is let's grab a little bit of extra bread and bring some food with us. What I've been doing with the food situation, anytime I'm out and about and I just see a few animals, I just kill them. That's where I've been getting the random food from. So it's time to find the swamp. Let's do it. All right, guys, let's talk about it. So after about 45 minutes of looking in the overworld for a swamp, I could not find one. I decided to look on chunk base. I know sometimes people frown upon that, but I'm not going to be bothered by it because I need a swamp for today's video. Otherwise you get no video. Anyways, point being, couldn't find one. And the reason why I couldn't find one was because it was 8,400 blocks away. I should have taken the nether. That was a mistake on my part. I decided to walk it. Now, at some point I had a laze. I don't know if they've lived or died or where they're at, but I will show you that footage right now because I did find an outpost. Oh, and speaking of outposts, I'm a little salty for this. You know how we had to travel super far to find the outpost to do the raid yesterday in the last video? Well, where we have the igloo, where we converted our villagers in episode 1, if you walk about 400 blocks north, or aka forward, actually, is it south? No, it's north. If you walk 400 blocks forward, right in that snow biome, there's a pillager outpost that I missed. Yeah, salty about that one because, well, yeah, you know what happens. Anyways, I will be taking the nether back. I'm going to kill anything that I see. I'll probably kill chickens too. I'm not killing baby animals because professionals have standards. But I'm going to get slime balls. I'm going to get as many slime balls as I possibly can because I'm not leaving here without slime balls because I just came all this way. I'm annoyed. Okay, give you guys a quick update on what's going on real fast. I don't think you'll be able to see it from here. We'll see. Let's run over to the edge real fast and see if we can actually see it. So I haven't started building yet. Just getting materials out there because it takes like 2 chests fulls. But, oh man, you can't see it from here. Let's go to 48 chunks. I'm about to melt my computer. Well, I got a 3090. That's frozen. Is it gonna unfreeze? Game. Okay, well, here's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine as the water. Okay, here, I got this. Okay. Wow, the render distance is really oh, nope. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I was gonna have you imagine it, but it seems like it's actually working. Maybe. Oh, okay. Well, just imagine that there's a chest out there. Oh, it's right there. You can't see it because it's rendered too far, but I have a bunch of stuff out there. I was about to give you guys a play-by-play. Okay. So the reason why we are over the village is because I need to breed 5 new villagers to put inside of my farm. So I've got some beds here. There's number 4 and there's number 5. Actually, let's sleep real fast. There we go. So get our sleep on. All right, and I just mined pretty much all of the food that was in this place. Do that. I'll have to make some bread, but I'm hoping that this will give them enough to breed 5 times. So apart from getting all of the items out there and getting the villagers bred, the first thing that I need to do is I really just need to, I probably should remove these guys. But I think I gotta build like the first part of the farm and move the villagers into it, and then I can sort of build the redstone of the farm, which shouldn't be too bad. We're gonna time lapse that though, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so these guys are breeding. I'm gonna go get the rest of the items and we'll get time lapsing, I guess. iJevin from the future here, just letting you guys know I actually decided to cut the time lapse after watching it back. It was a long time lapse, but it wasn't very good. It was just like a lot of redstone, not very much building, a lot of interior work. It was kind of hard to show. So with that being said, no time lapse. Sorry, but it happens, you know. Anyways, let's move on. All right, everybody, to get to this point, I've spent about 10 hours working on this farm. It's been a doozy. Oh my goodness. But let's take a quick look at it because we're almost finished. It's almost done. Oh my goodness, it's taken a while, but I've pre-staged 5 villagers from our farm over there. I need to start putting villagers into this farm to get it to work. So I'm hoping that this villager will just flat out track to that composter. I'm going to remove this block so he can't see anything, and hopefully he will just kind of run up there. Okay, let's see if we can get this villager into that little chamber there so that he can see the composter. Now, it's kind of looking like he's like probably tracking to something else right now because he is not having a fun go of this. So we may need to rethink our strategy about getting him in there. You'd think that he would probably just run directly to it, but he's really just not wanting to cooperate. So the question becomes, how do we get him up there without losing our minds and murdering this guy? Because, oh, nope, there we go. We finally tracked to it. Okay, so now that he is there, I just need to bump him into the water column, and he's going to go all the way up, and then I'm going to follow. So this is like a super long water column, like 230 blocks. And by the way, I did pop a totem. I fell off the scaffolding and landed like 300 blocks down. Oh, it was so bad. Okay, I'm going to cover these up real fast. Get rid of those. Okay, so you see these red blocks here? These are where composters need to go. So I think the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to break the glass, place a composter down, so he needs to fall into here. From there, I need to be extremely careful and break the composter out. Then he's going to fall down and land in there. So that's one a 5. I got to get the other 4 in first, so I'm going to cover this up and do the same thing to the other 3, and then we're going to put another one up here, and I think the other one's going to go, I think it's like 0 and 13 or something like that. There's like some subchunk coordinates we got to get into, but I'm going to get those done, and then we'll do the 5th one. Okay, so we are on to the last villager. The first thing we need to do is get him into the water column, but this time we gotta do something a little bit different. So let's get him up there. Go, man, go. It wasn't really that hard. The first one was kind of a struggle, but the rest of these have been okay. It hasn't been too bad. All right, so get him in the water column. So he's gone. Now I need to break this, or try to break that. Then I'm going to remove the soul sand and place it back down. Then I'm gonna go up the column. So we gotta have our composters ready. So when we get to the very top, we have to put him in the subchunk coordinate, standing in a composter, and then put glass over top of him. So let's go ahead and hit F3. So we need to be standing in the subchunk coordinate 13 and 15. So over to this one, 13, 15. Perfect. Okay, so this needs to be broken out, and the composter needs to sit a block down. So we need to get him in there. Sir, will you please go in there? Please go in there. Boom. All done. And then we need to cover him up with a block of glass. So he is in the final position. Now I basically just need to, okay, listen, I broke the scaffolding like 6 times. I'm not rebuilding it. I am going to go down and have to just redo. I have to basically cover up all of the villagers now. By breaking that water, all of them have picked up their jobs. So now they're all farmer villagers, this is working out pretty well. I cannot make this stuff up, guys. So I come over here and I'm getting ready to trade, getting some more emeralds all set up. I've got lucky. I don't know, dude. Okay, sweeping edge 3. It's not the best thing in the world, but you know what? With sweeping edge, sharpness 3, and knockback, that will be a perfectly good sword. Now that we have what we need, we'll have to combine the swords, so I'll have to take everything back over to the base. I don't think I'm gonna, well, you know, maybe I should leave this here because it'll be closer to the farm. I can come back and forth. So I think I will leave the lapis and diamonds and stuff here. So now I have to travel this way. Yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be a village in the way or not. I will probably just end up going around. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'll probably just record all of this, and then when I finally get Bad Omen, we'll test the village out for the first time, the farm out for the first time. I'm legitimately nervous because I've put so much effort into this. Okay, we got this. I gotta go back to the base first and combine my swords. Well, I've had some sketchy moments getting to this point, but I think for first use, to see if it works, the first thing we need to do, get enough XP to get some enchanting done so we can just completely redo majority of our enchantments. Once we have that done, we'll get a bunch of extra totems. Just as long as, you know, we don't die, I think it's successful. Hopefully it runs. I mean, I built it pretty much to Ian's tutorial exactly. All right, I'm nervous. Ooh, a lot of work went into this. Okay, I'm gonna start recording because I want to show you 2 different setups. Show you mine, and then I'll show you like a little bit of a time lapse. So when I get near it and then get up onto the level of the raid level area, like right about here, there we go, there's the raid. Up into the ladder, okay, duck into here, and then I'm gonna turn periodic attack on, which is just a light Matica thing. Or not a Lightmatica thing, but I think it's mini HUD. Okay, so we have our raid. Seems like it's working pretty well. Oh, I'm so nervous. I just don't want to get attacked, right? Like, getting attacked is the worst thing that could possibly happen right now. So inventory's got another totem in it. It seems like it's working pretty well. All right, I gotta pause the game real fast. I gotta turn subtitles off. Subtitles off. There we go, because that thing was wild. There we go. Still no vexes. That's great. That's definitely a good sign. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe just chill here for a minute and let this thing run. So the big problem here is that I am running into vexes. My sword is not strong enough to kill the mobs in one hit. I don't think there's a raid up there anymore, which is fine. We know that the farm works. That's all that really matters. We can test it real fast just to be safe. Oh, it's still working. Okay. Well, if we can get a little bit more XP, then I'm going to keep going. But I'm like being really cautious about those vexes. We don't want to have to even pop any totems or anything like that. So wow, it's still working. Okay, so that seems pretty good. I mean, let's try to get as much XP as we possibly can. And with how this thing runs, I mean, we should be able to get XP pretty fast. So I think it's still working. Maybe. Let's record. Oh no, it's dead. Wow. Okay, I was really surprised. I didn't think it was still going to be working. The more XP we get, the better, baby. I got a cool Vex head too. Look at that thing down there. 35 levels. Gonna turn that off and eat some food real fast. There we go. Oh, okay. I think here in a minute we may have to leave. If I could get like 45 levels, that would be amazing. And how fast this thing goes, I think that's very viable. We just gotta really be vigilant about getting out of here the second that we see Vexes. So I didn't set any filters, so I don't think there will be anything in the chests. Was the first test. I'm not too worried about it, but I know there will be things in the item filters. So we have a little bit of cobblestone, tons of totems. Matter of fact, let's look at our inventory too. So okay, not only did we get a lot of emeralds just right off the rip, there's tons of totems of undying there. More stuff in here. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh my god, look at all the totems. I think I'm more excited about the totems with this being a hardcore series. Like, we are gonna live for forever, people. You can't ever get rid of me. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, it's so good. Okay, let's see what else we got. And man, this is exciting because now I think we'll be able to afford flat out just mending books, because that's kind of the next goal, right? We need to enchant. So to enchant, we definitely want to get mending books. Okay, and then finally take those, put those in this one, and then there's just wow, the totems. I literally just have the biggest smile on my face right now. So let's just finish getting all of this out of there. All right, so with this farm, I am considering actually removing the filter altogether and just kind of letting it run, and I'll just collect things as they go. So in terms of emeralds, I think we did, in terms of footage, maybe a 6-minute test. I think it's like 6 to 10 minutes. So we got 4 stacks of emeralds without looting. Potions. Did we get any gunpowder? We got 64 and a half. Okay, that'll be good for rockets. We got some potions. Like this really cool Vex head. That thing is amazing. I'm taking all these with me, by the way. All of our totems of undying. All right, so in this clip I recorded just a minute ago, I'm doing post audio. My microphone was muted, so I'm just talking about doing all of the stuff in the episode today. I was hoping that I was like conveying everything over properly. Like, we did a lot of work. I think I was on like hour 15 of working on this video. This right here, I'm just kind of going over everything that I had at the farms over there at the village. So in this clip, I was talking about the enchants that we just got. We had spent like 40 levels on enchantments. We also traded with a mending villager, which you did see because I clipped all the enchants. The armor was pretty good. Honestly, it could have been a lot better, but it's better than nothing. The only thing is that all of our armor, since we reused all the armor, it's all pretty bad shape durability wise. So I think we might have to find some quartz for that, because I'm not going to redo the raid farm with such low armor, especially with it being so far away. Yeah, so this episode has been a lot of work, and I don't know what to say. Post audio is very weird. We do end up putting mending on all of our gear, which is pretty darn awesome. Now that we have mending, we can repair and start building up the enchants a little bit more. So what I was by the way, I did another sword enchant because I wanted to get a better sword. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know, I'll never do post commentary. It's all like a live commentary situation. Anyway, so we're just putting mending on everything right now. And then we won't have enough to put mending on the sword, but we can combine the swords together when we're done. I'm very happy with the raid form and how everything turned out. And like I said, I'm trying my best in these episodes to really show you the fun parts, because there's a lot of grind to the stuff that I'm doing. Like, for example, I think I was at that swamp for like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, even longer. So it's pretty brutal to do that. But at the end of this clip, I mentioned that the episode is not over, because while we were at the swamp, I wanted to get I wanted to go exploring where the portal was that we came out of at that swamp area. There's a bastion right there. So I want to go over there because it looked like a treasure bastion, which means we could get some quick gold. Which should be fun to kind of end the episode, considering how much work we've done. So I think I'm gonna go to the nether, get a little bit of quartz to get some repairing going, and then I'll meet you at the bastion. Dude, quartz is kind of the best thing ever. Like, it's repairing our armor so good. So we're in the nether and we're awfully close to this bastion. So you guys know that I like to speed run. I'm a speedrunner, it's what I do. So with that being said, the bastion that okay, sure. The bastion that we are about to going into is it's called a treasure bastion. This is a treasure bastion because it has treasure. No, but for real, this bastion is a treasure bastion because of its center treasure. It has roughly 18 gold blocks and 1 to 2 chests. Now there are also, wow, we're almost fully repaired. All right, so to get to that treasure, what we need to do is we need to go in the middle down below. So I'm gonna bridge over and try to get in there, so give me just a second. Okay, so we've made it to the bastion. Oh, I was about to say we should get an achievement. Now, before I do anything else, I want to turn subtitles on so I can hear what's around me. All right, let's block that off. Okay, so there is what we're looking for. There is the our first hurdle, pretty much. We have to get rid of that spawner as fast as humanly possible. So the first thing I'm gonna do is jump over here and bridge up. Let's grab some netherrack and start bridging towards that. Now here's the deal, right? We've got totems. We're gonna be okay if we get hit. We will pop the totem, it'll give us fire resist. Here's the deal, right? Those guys can fall down just like that. So the first thing that we really need to do here is make it to where they cannot fall down or pretty much land on us. So let's kill this guy and bridge over. Then we're gonna go up top and grab probably the netherrack, because we have the most blocks of that one. Okay, So let's break that. That, if I can reach it. There we go. And I think we're okay. All right. So if they do fall down on us, we just need to make sure that they cannot get to us. So we should be okay. Let's kill this guy though. That's what I'm talking about right there. We want to make sure that they cannot do that. So let's block this stuff off, and that should aggro them a little bit. There we go. Make sure we stay underneath of here. So there's one other thing that we need to do really fast. We need to get rid of these right here because our loot will fall through. There we go. I think we're okay. Let's go ahead and mine the gold. So we'll get all of this. All right. And I'm looking at the subtitles here, and I am not seeing anything that would make us alarmed. All right. So we got some gold block or iron blocks. We'll get our gold in a second. Fire protection, 3 boots, nothing good on the sword. Let's grab our gold. Okay. So in terms of gold, we got 19 gold blocks. All right. So now we came in over there, which means we need to go this way. I'll get back to you guys in a second. So if we're going to get to the next part of the loot, we have dug straight out, right? So there's the treasure. Go straight. Eventually you will hit the back wall. So this is what we're looking for right here. Let's get rid of this guy. Really? What's going on here? Are we just gonna continue to shoot through? All right. For this part, I am going to bridge one off the wall. So we need to go up until we see a gold block. Okay. Located our gold block. That's exactly what we're looking for. So we want to go through this tunnel right here. So let's block this off. There should be brutes in here, so we need to be careful. All right. Not seeing anything so far. I'm going to hop down. There's going to be 2 rooms here. There's going to be one here and then one over here. So we have no mobs. So to find the gold in this area, the gold is middle, center, and left, or middle, sides, and left and right, basically. Or okay, let's try that again. The loot is yeeted. No, so the gold blocks in those rooms are center, left, and right. So either here or here or here. So nothing else. Okay. Cool. The good thing about this is that we can kill all these guys real fast, because the final bit of loot that we want is right underneath of our feet. There are 2 more rooms in this bastion that have loot. There may be one other chest, but it's not really worth the effort. All right. We want to kill these guys. My knockback is hilarious. Come on, guy. Just shoot them. They should be pretty low health. There we go. All right, we're gonna hop down, block the entry off, and just take a look and see what we got down here. There might be mobs down here. There might not be mobs. We're not sure yet. Okay. It looks safe. Open. Take the crying obsidian, the gold, maybe the gilded blackstone. We might come back for that. Okay. Block this off. And then let's block the other side off too. Okay, I have to kill him. There we go. Block that off. All right. And then finally, there's one more room of loot in here, and it's through this wall right here. There we go. So there's going to be a lot of guys in this room. So we're going to have to kill all these guys real fast. This shouldn't be too big of a deal. Okay. Wasn't there one other gentleman? Okay, there we go. This one we're going to be a little bit more faster. Unfortunately, no debris, so that sucks. I'll take the bone blocks. There was nothing very good in that one. So we got a debris and some other loot. Not super bad. It could have been better. Definitely could have been better. Take all those. But that is a bastion in a nutshell for that specific bastion. So we just really need to leave. We could grab those gold blocks if we wanted to, but I really don't think it's worth it. To get back down, I'll probably just dig down and then go back to the house. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, especially considering we could actually probably just even go straight. That's no big deal. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that that crash course of what is considered to be called a treasure bastion. It's a lot of fun. And then there's our portal to the swamp right there. So I will head back over that way. It looks like I'll probably have to dig straight, but I think I am going to end the episode here. So I had a fun time with this episode. It took a lot of work to get to this point, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe consider subscribing, and don't forget to check out the plushie, guys. I hope you all have a lovely part of your or rest of your day, and I'll meet you guys back in the overworld in the next episode. Anyways, this is iJevin. Peace out, everybody.